Hi everyone, welcome to Kole Sukailu, Real Aikaiwa Shadowing. Let's get started with today's shadowing lesson. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Hyomo, Ishoni, step up, Shimasho. Practice daily to master vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and rhythm. Repeat. Try again and again. Zehi. Shanaru no toroku wo. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Ever been in an online meeting and you needed to say, I disagree, but didn't know how to in English? Yeah, it's a thing, right?
Oh, it's totally a thing.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to be polite but still get your point across. That's a tough balance to strike.
It is. It's not like you can just say no and move on. It's more nuanced. It's about finding the right words, right? So what are some phrases you can use?
Right. So first off, you could say, I'm not sure I agree with you. It's polite, it's clear, it's not confrontational at all.
Yeah, that's a good one. So like if someone suggests a project timeline, you could jump in and say, I'm not sure I agree with you on that timeline. I think it might be a bit too aggressive.
Exactly. And that opens up a conversation, doesn't it? Another phrase I use is, I'm afraid I don't completely agree. That, too, is softening the disagreement.
I'm afraid I don't completely agree. That's perfect for those slightly sticky situations. Like if a colleague proposes an idea you think is just not feasible.
Totally. It's like you're saying, hey, I'm not on board, but you're doing it respectfully.
Which is key. What else?
Okay, here's one. I'm not 100% in agreement. This one kind of implies that you might be partially on board, but not fully convinced, right?
Ooh, I like that. It's like saying, I see where you're coming from, but it leaves room for further discussion, right?
Right, exactly. It's not a hard no. It's more like a, let's talk about this. So, for example, if someone suggests a certain marketing strategy, you might chime in with, I'm not 100% in agreement. I'm just not sure we're reaching the right audience.
Smart.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not 100% in agreement. What else you got for us?
All right, so I don't think we share an opinion on this issue is a useful phrase. It's a more direct way of saying that your views are different, but without being rude.
I don't think we share an opinion on this issue. That's good. It acknowledges a difference right away. You could use it if there's a major disagreement on the overall project direction, perhaps.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a way to say, hey, we're looking at this from different angles.
Okay. So we've covered, I'm not sure I agree with you. I'm afraid I don't completely agree. And I'm not 100% in agreement. And I don't think we share an opinion on this issue. What is our last one?
Okay, last but not least, I'm not sure that's the best idea. It's a gentle way of saying, I don't think so, without being too blunt, right?
I'm not sure that's the best idea. That one is useful to express doubt. So if a colleague proposes something that is a bit too risky, you can express your disagreement without completely shooting them down, right?
Right. It's like saying, we need to think about this a bit more.
Exactly. These phrases aren't about shutting down the conversation. It's about finding a way to express your disagreement professionally while still keeping the discussion moving forward.
That's exactly. It's crucial for effective communication.
So let's recap the phrasing. Remember, I'm not sure I agree with you.
Next up, I'm afraid I don't completely agree.
And then, I'm not 100% in agreement.
I don't think we share an opinion on this issue.
And finally, I'm not sure that's the best idea.
Exactly. Use these, and you'll be set for any online meeting.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? Kyomo Sukoshi Zutsu step up. Dekimashita ne. Hontoni. Sugoi desu. Please let me know your thoughts or requests in the comments. And Zehi cheneru no toroku wo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. Ashita mo. Ishoni. Gambari mashone. See you next time. Bye-bye.